Oof. Is this recording? It seems to be. Okay. Actually, I might have to switch from doing this to, from drawing this. Hi, everyone. I might have to switch from drawing this to drawing, Tarzan again. I was doing some math, and I'm not known for my math. And I think it would be better to be done with Tarzan earlier, because Tarzan is scheduled to be in a book that's going to come out around June sometime. And what month is it? It's April, but there's only 30 days of May. So, oh wait, here's the deal with it. Her nose. So, and I'm on page 5 or something like that. I've got page 6 drawn, or roughed anyways. I don't have it drawn. It's probably overstating the case. So I'm wondering if, maybe once I finish this page, I move on back to Tarzan. That might be what happens. I had a pretty cool, also, I don't know if I want to call it a breakthrough moment last night when I was sketchbooking. And if you saw the sketchbook session, it came out pretty good. I did 2 things. First of all, I got real careful on this drawing right here. I don't know if you can see her. And other than the kind of loose and smeary with the ink on her hair here, but she came out good. Like that's pretty good to me. And then I did this sort of, Bakshi inspired from the cover of Wizards critter, and I started out and I was looking at these kind of like little pockmarky marks I was making back here, and it gave me the idea to repeat them over here and a couple other places. Anyways, I feel like I'm starting to figure stuff out in the world of inking. Sorry for the jump cut there. When I was moving my sketchbook, it turned the recording off. Also, EVS, Ethan Van Sciver, just announced that he would be willing to conduct what he called brutally honest portfolio reviews for sequential art. For people doing indie comics. And it's likely to be just that, pretty brutal, but I hugely trust his judgment there. And I'm interested in getting good critiques. So I sent him 5 pages of the Bee Strangers. Just to find out, where he thinks I should be putting my efforts, if he does it, if he chooses me. The truth is, I know that I was looking back on it, and I'm like, I was pretty proud of it when I finished it, and then I look back and I go, oh, it's just got all kinds of problems. Right? So even stuff you just finished, sometimes you're like, I could do better than this. I need to, this has got to continue. You got to continue working on it. You got to continue to improve. I do think, not to be too braggy, I do think that I am at the point where I'm successfully telling a story, right? But not in a, you know, not in the way that, like the art hints at that it should be better. Like there should be more. You can see where it misses. Even by my own standards here. I wonder if I should make the, she's got her cape. Probably should have worked out. There it is. How about that? Something like that. I also watched the Joe Kubert inking course, which is you can find it on YouTube, but it used to be the video, the VCR tape that came with the correspondence course. And there's a lot that's interesting in it that was eye-opening to me. Like one of the things was he said, okay, two main things are going to be repetition and patience, right? So both of which I can do. This is not to me considered inking. This is digital, but at night, every night I've been sketchbooking, and then a lot of the sketchbook gets inked. I'm almost done with that sketchbook, and when it's done, I'll do a sketchbook walkthrough. And you can see just how much of it I inked. Practicing inking, practicing using the nib pen and a brush. I've never done more brush inking than I have recently. And I want to continue doing it. The other thing I was interested in that Joe was showing, old Joe Kubert, was in the demo, he was inking like a picture of Hawkman, and he was just, right over the pencil, just inking it. He used the nib pen to do the outlines, and then for like the shading and feathering, he used a brush. And I had been avoiding like switching tools. I'm like, okay, I'm going to ink this one with a brush, and I'm going to ink this one with a nib pen, and I didn't. And then whenever, once in a while, when I would whip out a different tool to complete a drawing, I would feel a little bit guilty about it. Like at one point, I on my Bakshi Wizards Bakshi drawing, there's like a skull design on the back of the saddle, and I said, okay, well, don't judge me too harshly. And I grabbed the micron and just to color that in, because I wanted to make sure that I had some precision around the black areas of the skull. And I realized that it's okay to do that. It's okay to switch tools. Sometimes the tool is more suited to a different task. And it makes complete sense now, in retrospect, that the outlines are perfect for the dip pen. And then, of course, the feathering does work better with the brush. And then not only that, what else? What else was? It's kind of interesting. You watch a video like that. It's you get hit with like 3 or 4 realizations at once. This is going to be big brick wall, like big marble bricks. There was another one that kind of hit me. I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh, um, right from the start, he had the white paint out there, which is something I thought, oh, that's like an advanced thing, you know. Um, and I don't see myself actually using the white paint because it's for corrections. It's for correcting mistakes and stuff. But he goes into the white paint quite frequently, actually. Oh, and the other one was the pen stroke. I'm doing the pen stroke and I'm doing them correctly. I'm drawing towards myself. You pull the pen stroke. And of course, it's in a sketchbook, and you can't turn the sketchbook on camera because this is the edge of my light, and so it's very hard to turn the sketchbook. And I'm like, oh, I've also got to figure out how to do this without pulling it towards me. Maybe there's a way to, move your hand on a swivel somehow, like, how it's done. No, you should be turning your work. You should be spinning it. You should be doing all these things. So I'm going to do my best to, I probably already, kind of knew that by mind, but um, it never made as much sense as it did right then. Okay. Now she's a lynx, so she's got it's kind of little tufts of hair at the edges of her ears. Let's see what it looks like. Looking pretty good. This is going to be your tail, but I think we're going to leave the tail out. Lynxes have a short, like a bobtail. My birthday's coming up. My girlfriend got me four of the True Grit texture packs for Procreate, and check it out. I'm going to be using all of these. Beat Tones, Chromograph, Stipple Studio, and Rusty Nib. And I kind of want to do Rusty Nib right now because for inking. Let's say we're gonna ink this drawing right there. Oh, look, it does little line breaks and stuff. All right, let's do this is the archway. And then this is the next archway. Too heavy. The beat tones, so this one of the important things for this particular story is that, oh, that's too thick. Look how heavy that ended up. Actually, it looks okay. Is there's going to be tones like tonesy tones, screen tones, to show the light and shadow here. Now, maybe this isn't the best time to experiment. I guess it's an okay time. All right, this is our those are our monks walking along. And this is Rusty Nib 1. What if I use Rusty Nib 4? Or Smooth and Natural. Let's use Smooth and Natural. Smooth and Natural feels pretty good. Feels smooth and natural. Oh yeah. And if you look at these guys, they have like this sort of square, I think that's called a wimple. Just got to be real careful not to overwhelm that. Like if you hit it with too much pressure, your line weight will be just too heavy. All right. That's got a cape. And then like the hood wimple thing. And in this scene, they're kind of facing away as they're moving down the hallway. Look at that, I created a three-way tangent. All right. Come on, whoops. Bring me back my smooth natural. Mr. Smooth Natural. Just as smooth and natural as you want to be. Sometimes I think I should do like voiceovers. How about this one I get? This is an endorsement for the McDonald's McGriddle. Sometimes you want a McDonald's McGriddle. Here you go. What do you think? Pretty good? It's smooth and natural. The McDonald's McGriddle. I feel like such a slacker lately. Haven't been keeping up. I work on my comic every day, bro. Every day. But I'm getting used to this new nib here. I will say I like it, but I don't know if it's as good as the Gasinki one. You got to go back to first principles and just remember that, tell the story and sell the story. Tell the story, sell the story. Oh, I did put this character in a bad position already. Let's fix his beak. It's supposed to be a long beak. It's got like hunched up shoulders, like maybe that's where its wings are. I am super looking forward to Inktober this year because like I was light years ahead of my earliest Inktobers on this one this year. And then I'm looking back at the Inktobers I just did in 2022 and I'm thinking I'm going to really show a huge marked difference. Yeah, I'm liking the smooth one better than I like the rusty nib, at least unless I'm controlling it. I don't know. We'll have to look at it once I put the beat tones down and see if what's the differences there. Like this line right here. Okay. And she's supposed to be looking back at them. There's also supposed to be let's use one of those rusty ones. How about a scratchy nib? Oh, you know what I could use the smoother ones for the stone, like for the foliage outside. That actually works pretty good. All right, I'm right at the time when I usually stop. Let me get back to my smooth natural. I did actually experiment with um, some screen tones. This is before I got the this Beat Tones kit installed. So, like down here, this is totally stippled down here. We could do like, where's that scratchy nib again? Yeah, those look way nicer when you do them with that. I will have to continue experimenting with all this stuff. Look at that. You're probably like looking at this and going, what is he seeing? That's terrible. I like it. All right. All of this is looking good. That leaves me with just two big panels to go. I'm gonna end up with one of those pages that takes several days to do, but you know what? We're gonna take our time with repetition and patience, as has been prescribed to us by Joe Kubert. And we're going to try new things. Try a new look. I got the look I want to know better. It's going to end up looking a little bit less digital. I mean, it's going to be digital, but it's going to look a little bit less digital. Smooth, natural. I was thinking of doing like a, kind of a Mission Impossible shaded light kind of angling down here. The light from the outdoors kind of spilling inside, but it being kind of shady and dark on the inside. But even if not, we got it from there. I got 2 more panels to go. All right. Please like, follow, and subscribe. I will see you later. There will be more Book of Ruin and possibly more Tarzan, because I just realized that if I don't do Tarzan, I might end up behind. Hopefully I don't. All right. Talk to you later.